The reason we started the Human Safety Net was to make something big together and to see where we could help in the communities.
The human safety net is the element that was missing, is the element that connects Generali to the world.
The Human Safety Net is 3 years old, and it's been an incredible journey. The deployment was pretty fast. We are in 23 countries with more than 50 partners. We have activities and centers for families in more than 100 cities, incubators for refugees who are seeking employment or self-employment in 13.
People might tend to think that purpose is a higher ambition, something that goes beyond the business, but is not really part of the business. But the great effort that we are doing instead is to give the purpose its real meaning. The purpose is the business. There is no parallel tracks here.
The recipe that has made it successful so far is that we had a common purpose. We were all going in the same direction, aiming for the same objectives.
So the net is the net of our employees that see this fil rouge, this connection of a common goal of making the human safety net an important contribution to society. We see the net of the people that we help, the ONG that we support through the human safety net, and then the beneficiaries that can benefit from our help today to thrive tomorrow, which is the essence of the human safety net. But also, I would say, a very important element of the concept of the net is bringing on board organizations that are similar to the human safety net, similar to Generali, who care about the future of our world, the future of our children, the planet as it is today, and to work together with them.
We have already developed some interesting collaborations between the public and the private sector, but also between private organizations working in similar fields and joining forces. So we did not go the easy way to find maybe one global partner. In each country, we worked deeply to scout together with our colleagues from the business units who was already on the ground operating in those contexts, working with those targets. And then we tried to build something that went much beyond a check. So we really wanted to build a partnership and an exchange that would build and grow over time. And this also meant that there was a lot of attention on due diligence, on governance, on measurement, not just for measuring something for its own sake, but also for learning. I think we are very well on the way to achieve our ambition. Of course, it's a long journey. The key element of the ambition is the idea of accompanying people for a certain period of their life with the aim of transformation. So transformative really is about helping people achieve their dreams and their plans for their life and turn their life for the better. So when the COVID pandemic hit, we were able, thanks to the Human Safety Net, to immediately do 3 things. The first one was to be there in the communities, whether it was from Slovenia to Spain, from Germany to Indonesia, and help with the immediate needs. So food, internet connections, hardware. The second thing we did was to issue some grants to help our organizations go digital. And this brings me to the third point, which is that we got the help of many of our colleagues who were IT experts, marketing experts, content experts, to help our NGOs develop in the most efficient way and fast way this new digital approach. The world today is facing unprecedented social challenges. The Human Safety Net is here and ready to act. There's so much potential that we can all activate together for the next 3 years and beyond to be there for our local communities. And now looking to the future, I think we are in a fantastic position to really take full advantage of this fantastic ecosystem that we have created to go even further. And
the Human Safety Net is an evolving idea, is not a set framework, provides that connection between all of the Generali people and the world today and tomorrow.
And to me, this means, on the one hand, in terms of social impact, growing the reach of what we do through scaling. And finally, I think the experience that we've matured over these 3 years around social innovation is a really interesting platform to share more widely within our group.
So I think that a very important goal for the next years is to enlarge the net in terms of those who can contribute to the same goals that we are pursuing. Procuratie Vecchie will be the home of the Human Safety Net when the renovation work led by architect David Chipperfield will be finished at the end of 2021. Think about the incredible circumstances of Generali being in one of the most iconic places of the world, which is Piazza San Marco. Why this is important when we talk about the Human Safety Net? Because every initiative needs a point that summarizes all the elements of the initiative. And this tells a lot about the potentiality of the Human Safety Net in creating in the Procuratie Vecchie a physical contact with the people that will come and send them a message, and to deliver the message of getting involved, of showing a commitment, on being part of the journey, and maybe using the Human Safety Net, the right vehicle, to express this commitment and to express the will to leave a mark and to give a contribution to our community.